To be back. I had so much fun with you guys on the last episode. I received so many DMs and emails and messages just about how fun the hacks were, the fashion hacks, and that always means so much to me. So I'm super excited to be here. We're going to have so much fun today. Last week, I started the show by giving you guys a little background on my career and who I was and things that I had done. But this week, I really want to dive right in because I have so many fun closet tricks and tips that are just totally a hoot. So one of the things we chatted about last week was money, which I feel like always plays into everything, especially when it comes to your clothes and your closet and, not wanting to always break the bank, especially with areas like your closet. For most people, that's an area that's a private area. A lot of people don't see it. And so not everyone always wants to spend the money to build in certain things that make organization easier. And sometimes it's better just to find things in your house and find things that are less than $25 to use to help you organize that space. And so for me, one of the things that is super important for all my clients, and also whether it's in a client's closet or on the set of Paramount, is to have options go into someone's closet and to help them sort of organize it and make sense of it, so that if I have to pull items to use on the show, it's easy to find. It creates a sense of calm, and it sort of helps you really sort of understand your daily life through clothing, which I just think is always a fun story to tell. So I've come up with little things along the way, and some of them are well known and some of them aren't, and just like fun tips and tricks to make your closet easier for you to find the things that you want, keep things clean, not wrinkled, keep the shape of shirts or shape of boots, sort of do's and don'ts. So with that said, I want to talk a little bit about how your closet tells a story and how your closet really has a big impact on your everyday life, on your mood, and how you're feeling and interacting with other people. So if you think about it, aside from getting up and seeing your bedroom, the first place that you actually interact with is your closet during the day. And it really, I feel like, sets the tone for your day. If you have a really big meeting or something important, and in your head, you're laying in bed the night before thinking, this is what I'm going to wear. And then you open up your closet in the morning and it's just like a total disaster and nothing's organized and you can't find it. I feel like that sets the tone for your day. Or you find a pair of jeans that were folded in a pile, but sort of fell and are wrinkled, or the shirt that you wanted to wear was shoved in the back on the rack and it's wrinkled, or you just simply can't find it at all. I feel like you'll be irritated for the rest of the day. It's annoying. And then maybe you're wearing something that you don't feel super comfortable in for a day or a meeting that was super important. And so I think that organization plays a really large part in your daily mentality, and knowing exactly where everything is and knowing that most likely things are set in a place that won't get wrinkled, won't get stained, is a big part of your day. So with that said, I always try to organize closets either based on color and grouping things together so that oh, I want to wear a black t-shirt, it would be here. Or I'm going to wear my, tan leggings today and they're here. Also breaking out your closet for your regular daily life is important. And you could be sitting there saying Jeni, I don't have a walk-in closet. I don't have something that allows me to just all this space. And it doesn't matter. You could have the type of closet that you just open and the rack is right in front of you. And I think, our brains are sort of programmed, even in high school, taking tests, or everything sort of flows in a certain way, right? When you're taking a test and you're answering questions, it goes in an order. And I think that ordering your closet in a way that pertains to your daily life can also be super helpful. So if you're looking just at a bar right in front of you and that's your closet, I always try to break down that bar based on your day. So if you think about it and you divide that bar into 4 spots and you think, okay, the first part of my day is going to be working out. And so this is going to be my workout gear. The second part, is going to the office, and that's, the middle section. And then you have evening wear, whether it's casual going out to dinner, or if you're someone who does a lot of socializing and you have cocktail parties and all of that, then that's, sort of your third. And then going into your fourth area could just be, lay around loungewear that you wouldn't fold, or maybe don't have a dresser in your room. And so if you break it down like that, it can be super helpful. One of the things that I do is break it by color, which is always helpful. It's also very visually appealing, even if you have all of your colors just grouped and it doesn't tell the Skittle, rainbow story. It doesn't have to. And then I think another thing to think about when you're looking at that rack is what can be hung, what can go in a bucket in a storage bag, which we'll talk a little bit more about later. What should be in a drawer or what doesn't have to be in there at all. Purging is a really big part of mental, I feel like, organization, and being able to, and it's a lot harder for some people than it is for others to get rid of stuff. I always say that my mom read that story to me, The Velveteen Rabbit, when I was a kid, and I would never read that story to my children, because now I literally feel like everything in my house has feelings. And I could throw away my glasses, and I think about them for an hour after that, oh my God, they're probably sad in the trash can. So you don't want to, first of all, you don't want to read The Velveteen Rabbit, but also being able to get rid of pieces that maybe I'll fit into them in a couple months, or, I just started this diet, so hopefully, no. I mean, most likely if you started a diet and you're doing, you're losing weight, you're going to have a great body, you're going to want to get new stuff anyways. And also those goals, I feel like, can also have the reverse effect and make you feel bad about yourself, because a couple weeks later you could pull out those jeans and be like, oh, I didn't lose the weight to get into them. And that's has the reverse effect. So purging your closet is also a really big part of organization. And sometimes you need to have either the organization specialist or a friend with you to help you do it and sort of say no, you're done with that. It has to go. I always say you want to hold on to obviously the pieces that are super sentimental to you, but other than that, and you can even just put them in our garment bag to the side. Other than that, less is more. And, another part of it is making new outfits with what you have, which is what we talked about last episode. So it's a process and it takes time. But your closet really tells the story of you and who you are. And so a lot of that is also organizing to be able to find it so that you're really, embodying who you are every day. And it plays also into your self-confidence. So everything is sort of welded together. And I say this obviously it's so easy. It's not. I do it on wardrobe sets. I do it for my clients. But I mean, if you opened up my closet door, you would be like, Jeni, this is a disaster. So easier said than done. But there are lots of ways that you can make organization in your closet a happy space, and you can do it very cheaply, and you can do it in 5 minutes, and you can break it down over time. And it really is something that in the end is going to make you feel better about yourself, and it's going to lead to better, more productive days. So taking a rainy day every, week for a month and doing it, you'll see will pay off, and it'll be worth it. So in this episode, I have, 6 or 7 hacks or tips and, little ideas that maybe you can do at home in your closet, and maybe it'll make a big difference for you. You'll be able to encompass these things inside and make your day better is my hope. So when we come back, I'm going to introduce to you the first couple hacks, and we'll see what you guys think. So I'll see you.
There's a couple things I'd like to say to you. After all the crazy things that we've been through, I needed you in the dead of night, the wake of the day, first broken light. And blind I'd follow you. I never realized how much I needed you.
what we deliver by delivering.
Hi guys, we're back. And I have my little assistant here, Pepper. We're on spring break this week, so guess who wanted to get into it with us? Okay, so we're gonna dive right into the hacks, and Pepper's gonna help me because her closet is, if you're a mom, you know, one of my biggest, triple threats in my house. So these are just clean and small, easy changes that you can make that make a big difference in your closet. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the roll. So the roll versus the fold, it's like the great debate, right? I'm a big roller. If you look, you can see I actually used my son's drawer here, which is typically what it looks like. I have a 10-year-old son. He's constantly like digging through to find the perfect shirt. What you want to do is take all the shirts out. You can divide them by color, which is great, makes it easier. And then you're just going to simply fold it into 3 parts, okay? And what you're going to see is that this makes a huge difference in space. You can fit 10 times more in the drawer. The kids love the roll. It's so much easier for them. Instead of like learning how to fold and teaching your child how to fold, they literally just wrap it around their finger. And it's a lot easier to find. It's a big space saver. Also, pro tip, you can do this in your suitcase. Just be careful because you'll see you can fit 20 times more clothes and the weight might put you over and you might have to pay more. So, but it's a good way to show you that it totally works. So I'm a big fan of the roll. I think the fold just takes up too much space and you can't see what you're looking for. So that is my first hack that I think you should try, and let me know how it goes. The second one is the noodle, which strangely enough, I actually call my daughter the noodle, which is a lot of fun. But so here's the thing. So you can get boot holders for your closet. They're kind of ugly and they take up space. And also the ones that you put inside of the boot, I also feel like they're not always the shape. So I take a pool noodle, which by the way, you can get for like $1 on Amazon or sometimes 50 cents in the dollar store. Take the noodle and measure it to the bottom of the boot. So you would just go on the ground, you put it all the way to the heel. You see, okay. And then cut it. Once you cut it and you stick it right in, you want to cut it low enough so that you're not like, hanging out like this, right? Because that's like kind of weird. But if you shove it all the way down, and then you can even, another tip is to put a sock on the top of it. So this one I would put a black sock on, and literally it holds the boot up and keeps it completely straight. It's like 1/4 of the cost, major money saver. It's better for your boot shaft and it saves space. So it's a great way to organize your boots and not have them flopping over and taking up more space and also losing shape. So that's that one. The next one, the purse file, which is so fun. So a lot of the times, because I'm constantly running around and working, I don't have a chance to use some of the items that my husband loves to buy me, which is great. But I like to put them on display, which is not only fun in the house, but it's also an easy way to organize. So typically you would probably take your purses and throw them on a counter in your closet or just shove them somewhere you can't see them. So again, this is a space saver. It's totally visually appealing and sometimes so cute. You're able to see them, you're not digging, and it keeps them upright. Also, you can put this in your closet, but you can also put it on on a living room shelf and people come in and they say, I often do that. Like you can see a pair of my Louboutins behind me. I don't wear my Louboutins every day, but I keep them on display in my office. So it's also a talking point. That's a lot of fun too. And an easy way, again, you can get these files in the dollar store. You can get them, anywhere, and they're $6. The hanger debate is a great one. So I am a big fan of wooden hangers for many reasons. They last forever. They're super sturdy. They give like a very clean, fresh look. They come in every design, so you can get, the shirt hangers, the skirt, the pants hangers. It's a very cohesive look to use one color. I'm not a fan of plastic hangers just because you can't turn them. They're bad for the environment. They're just not very user-friendly and they damage your clothing. These are like horrific. They literally leave rust spots and it's just bad news berries. So I love buying wooden hangers. They keep the shape. They last forever. You can buy them in bulk. I mean, I think like a box of 30 of these was like $25. So it's a great buy. It's an investment. It will stay with you forever. And they literally love your clothes. I do love a velvet hanger. I will say there's something about the way that they, this is super helpful right here. So if you're hanging your dress in your closet and you have the pearls that you're wearing to match, or the scarf or the tie, you can hang it with it. So it's like a one-stop shop. You just grab it. Also, the friction that's there holds clothing on. So here and there, I will mix in a velvet hanger. I do always make sure to make it the same color. Again, it's just like more of a visually beautiful, it just shows that you care about your clothes, right? Like you care about them. And here we are to the bag. So my friend Meredith owns House of Prim. And let me tell you something. She is the best with bags. This is something that will literally change your life. So you can get these on her store, and she's totally awesome and give us a discount code for 20% off if you use code Jeni. And these bags are so amazing. So for my daughter, I used her gymnastics outfit, right? You can see on there what her gymnastics bucket looks like. I literally separate them by outfit, and I put them each in a bag. So when she's reaching to grab her outfit for the day, it's in one bag. You can do this with bikinis. You can do it when you travel. The difference that it makes is incredible. These things are so affordable. You can get them in bulk. You can even have your name put on them. I love using Meredith's like House of Prim. I don't think you can see it right here, but they are the cutest ever. They come in all sizes, colors, and fonts. It just creates peace and simplicity, and it gives you peace of mind. You can just sort of look through and grab whichever one you want, and it's there. It's together. These bags are a lifesaver. Also, the kids love them because, she can just pick which outfit. Oh, here's the shorts that go with the pants, or the top that goes with the bottom, right? Yeah. And they're fun, and they look beautiful. So these you can get on House of Prim website. They're so cute. You can get, I literally had like 10, I picked 10 of them up from her the other day. They're so amazing. They make your life better, happier and more simple, and they make cleaning easier. So this is something I would definitely invest in, the storage bags. And it doesn't just have to go in the bucket. You can put these bags right in your drawers, which is great. Okay. The next one is also a House of Prim. These little bin clips are the cutest ever. So she uses a Cricut to do vinyl labeling. And these are interchangeable, right? Like you can take this off and change them. And so basically you have these made. So if you do have that closet that you just open, and you have one rack, perhaps you can put a bar in. And if you put the bar in and you get these bins, like look how cute that is. It's easy for the kids to read. It's easy for you to see what's in everything. And they're so cute. Like they come in all different colors. They add a little extra piece. Again, I keep going back to peace and calm. They are easy. They're super affordable, and they make your closet look so professional. And so like, hey, I didn't pay for it to do, professionally, but I did it, and they're great. Organization. It gives you peace of mind. This is a good one, the hook. So the hook is an interesting concept. So people always think that they want to fold their jeans, right? You want to fold them and you want to layer them in your closet, but then they fall. Or then when you're looking in your closet, you're like, wait, is that the color? Are those the ones with the rips, without the rips? So I like to hang my jeans, and it can be as simple as getting, a hook plate that you would normally get for a mudroom or something, and putting it on a dead space in your closet. Hang the denim by their jeans, by the belt loop, right? That way you can see the color, you can see the size, you can see, what the length is, what the fit is. It's so much faster in the morning. If you don't want to put the hook on the wall, you can literally take shower hooks and put them on your bar in your closet and hang the jeans so that it's literally just like hanging them right in front of you, and you can see everything. You don't need the pile of denim that's going to fall over and make everything wrinkled, or make your morning longer in there pulling out which pair you want to see first, which pair is good for today. It just makes it easier on your brain, easier on your mind, and that converts to a better day, an easier day. And it also looks cute. It's fun to just have all the different color denims. My friend Danielle has like 55 pairs of denim, and you know, it's easier for her to see it like that. So thank you, Pepper. These are just like fun little things that you can do every day that make a huge difference. Meredith from House of Prim has taught me a ton of my organization, because even though, again, like I'm a stylist, I'm not, you know, I didn't go to school to learn how to be a professional organizer. But these little tricks that you can do every day make one difference a day. So, you know, for the next 5 weeks, you're going to make 5 changes in your closet, 1 a week, hang the denim 1 week, take out all your bikinis or your bathing suits, put them in bags. Separate your bras. You have sports bras, you have regular bras, you have strapless bras. You know, make one difference a week. And I'm telling you, you'll see the difference. If you need help, I can help you. As I said, Meredith from House of Prim is offering 20% off these adorable bin labels. She has, you know, the rack separators and these bags. And they really do translate to a happier day. And that makes a difference in your overall life. So these are just little things that you can do. And I almost want to like set a contest with you guys. So if we have, you know, 7 more shows and 7 more weeks, let's say that you guys are going to make one difference a week in your closet. And if you can show me by the end of this season that you made one difference and it translated to a happier you in the morning, then I will send you a free gift in the mail. How about that? We do like a little test to see. Because I'm telling you, I'm a firm believer in closet organization, making your life better. So 1 hack a week, and you have to show it to me. And then at the end of the 8 weeks, I will send you something awesome. So let's do that and see what happens. And so we are going to go to another commercial break. And when we come back, we can take questions and talk about next week. See you in a minute. Bye. Okay, so next week we have a really fun week. I'm hoping to get my friend Lindsay Cesarniak. Fingers crossed. You must know Lindsay. She's an awesome friend of mine. She's a sports host. She's a host in life. She's a great mom, and she's also my client. But more importantly, she's my friend. And so we're going to talk about some summer style and summer hacks again to sort of make, you know, existing wardrobe that you have in your closet easier and more affordable, and see what we can do with that. So hopefully we see Lindsay next week. And we're going to talk more about the different trends that are in, ways that it'll work on your body, ways that you feel comfortable with it, and how you can make that work. So we have a couple questions that we can go to that I love answering. Cassie Newton. Hi, Cassie. Do you think organizing your hanging items in your closet by color and by style works? Yes, as I'm a big color organizer. So I love hanging my dark denims together, and then I sort of always start with the darkest and work my way down to get to the lighter ones. Also creates a color story, which I just always feel is happy. Style is sometimes hard, although you can do it by cut, right? You could do it by the length. Style might be harder. I find color is easier. I guess that's the quick answer. Thanks for asking, Cassie. Okay, do you then do that by style? T-shirt, tank, long sleeve? Yes. So in our house, which I know this isn't always possible, we do have different drawers for tank tops, short sleeve, long sleeve, just because I have kids and it's easier that way. But there is something to be said about keeping your short sleeve shirts together and your tank tops separate, right? Long sleeves are usually, I feel like, off to the side a little bit, but what you could do is just get a drawer organizer and split it right in the middle. Again, something you can get on Amazon, and they stretch out, you expand it, and then you know, and you can even put another label on the side that says, you know, tank tops short sleeve shirts and then do it like that. So it's easier. What items can you recommend for storing clothing under the bed? Oh my God, those vacuum bags are the best. And they don't wrinkle your clothes. You put the vacuum in and suck out the air and the bag goes completely down and flat. There's also a ton of storage, flat storage boxes that you can get on Amazon as well that, create layers and sort of flatten your clothes like a pancake. Underneath the bed is always an easy place to sort of store. And you can sometimes fit little boxes. Do you have a special way to protect panties and bras? Hi, Emily. I do, yes. So again, that's something that I use these bags for. So I love doing my different types of underwear, right? So I would do like, my thong underwear, my boy shorts, and then my bras, I keep them separate. These actually do come in bigger bags. They come in all different sizes. Also, the drawer divider is a big thing. Again, it stretches out and you can sort of, depending on how many drawers you have, you can divide each area. And then protecting them really is keeping them in the bag and always using the bag to wash as well. I feel like that was a big thing that my mom used to always do that carried on with me, is getting the garment bag when you put it in the washing machine. Those are really, really do protect, because sometimes I find that my bra, like the clip will grab onto something, whether it's, a frayed edge, and tear it. So you should get those bags. Off topic, what two-piece lounge set do you like? Two-piece, Kyle, you got me thinking here. Two-piece lounge set. I am a big Lululemon girl. I do love the sets that go with Lululemon. Although I will say, and normal people would go to loungewear. I want to say that I recently wore a two-piece pajama set, which I feel like is in here. Pepper. And it was Lucy Paris. Will you grab me the outfit that I wore on Easter over there, the blue one? Yeah. It was Lucy Paris, and it was so much fun. It's like the pajama top and bottom, which I find, by the way, you can wear at night and you can wear out, depending on how you dress it up, which is also a super fun topic. You can wear your pajamas to bed, or you can throw on heels and wear them. I wore mine to church, and it was so fun and super cute. So Lucy Paris is awesome. Lululemon. This was the outfit that I wore on Easter, and Lucy Paris. So fun, right? And I paired it with a pair of heels, and I just wore like a little top underneath, and it was great. So I love two-piece sets like that. They're totally a go-to, and super fun. So I think that these are things that you guys can do. I hope this has been helpful. I had so much fun talking to you guys and taking your questions, and I hope that you will put some of these things into action and tune in next week. Don't forget about our little deal about, the making one change a week, and we can revisit that, and hopefully I'll see you guys next week, and we could talk lots about summer style. If there are things that you want me to talk about or topics, just let me know. Write them into me. You can send me a DM. You can visit me on Instagram on Jeni Elizabeth, and I will be there, and we can cover all of these fun things then. And thank you guys for tuning in. I always have so much fun with you and my little assistant Pepper, who will be in school next week and not here. But I will see you guys next week, hopefully with Lindsay Cesarniak. And you can you can come in and say hi. Say bye. Bye. Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Omar, look. Omar, look. Omar, check this out. Hi, yeah, I was calling to see if you do laser hair removal for men. Notice that my hips are off the ground?